take it within
That's not
5-10 minutes.
That's not a World Cup phenomenon.
No,
That's not an American phenomenon. That's been a driving ideal because more access, more information, more content, more bang for your buck, and that's what the broadcasters want. And it's up to football to either say it wants it or it doesn't want it. I've never believed that it's appropriate. I think that the halftime is for players to get themselves together. It's to listen to the instructions and not to be briefing the media. But then who pays the piper?
Well, that's it, Simon.
Who pays the piper?
And you get the economics of it.
Who pays the piper? There's a balance. There's a trade-off. It doesn't mean you have to give it to them.
Yeah. Incidentally, as we look ahead not only to Scotland-Morocco, a whole bunch of other games catch the eye. One of those being the USA, of course, who are up against Australia. Both those nations made a winning start. So it's time for this.
Talk Sports Big Match Build-Up with Village Hotels. Watch the big games live in the pub and grill at your local Village Hotel. Find your nearest at villagehotels.com.
Yeah, time for big match build-up with Village Hotels. I don't know what you think, Addy, but this one I think is mouth-watering. Australia up against the host nation, the USA. I think this will be a belter of a game.
It's, for some reason, I don't know how this has happened, but it's got spicy as well.
Yeah.
I've seen sort of former players from both go at each other. I've seen former managers go at each other. And I'm like, where's this come from? I mean, it's normally us Brits against the Aussies or us Brits against America. So it's weird to see sort of our two enemies, if you like, go against each other like this. But look, two good footballing sides. I think Mauricio Pochettino and what he's done with this USA side in the last 12 months has been good. The biggest compliment I guess I can give to this USA side is that I can probably name starting 11. And that wasn't a thing of yes,
That's a good point.
Yeah, you know who the players are.
Yeah.
You know a lot of the players, and obviously a lot of the players have played top Champions League football, so they've got a good side.
Sure.
And the Australians have been fine. The Australians are strong. We've always been a strong sport nation. And now, finally, we're starting to see a new golden generation of young players come through with the experienced ones they've got. So look, it's a good game. And it's two teams now that now will fancy themselves getting out of the group.
Yeah, I fancy this game, Simon. I reckon this will have plenty to look back upon over the next minutes.
I mean, no one expected Australia to beat Turkey, though.
No.
Irrespective of whether they're coming. Obviously, the generation that had John Aloisi, that had Harry Kewell, that had Timmy Cahill, Lucas Neal, and so on and so forth, and Viduka and whatever else, was a very significant one. And Bosnich, obviously. But I look at this and say it's a game that has intrigue. I think some of the rivalry has been built up by the media observations. I think there's one particular media commentator that's made some strong observations about the Australians that people have picked up on. But it's a game that both teams won't want to lose. I don't think it's critical that either one of them wins. So you might find yourself in a game where there's less of an inclination when it gets deeper in the game, if the game is being drawn, for people to really go at it, because a point will do both sides relatively well.
I think that media member you're referring to, I think he called it a layup.
He did,
when asked about should the USA win, he called it a layup. And I think, was it Schwarzer that kind of respectfully went back at him? Obviously, a layup's the easiest thing you can do in the NBA when you have to score a point. So I think they think this is an easy game.
Yeah. Well, you can watch that game. You can watch the games live in the pub and grill at your local Village Hotel. Find out your nearest at villagehotels.com. Plus, for a chance to win a Village Hotel VIP experience for the World Cup final at a Village Hotel near you, head to talksport.com/competitions.
Talk Sports Big Match Build-Up with Village Hotels. Watch the big games live in the pub and grill at your local Village Hotel. Find your nearest at villagehotels.com.
White and Jordan live from New York on TalkSport with Toolstation. Spend £50 with Toolstation Club to collect stamps for a chance to be rewarded every time you score a 3-stamp hat trick.